What we try to do is make wines that are authentic expressions of a particular place. We have our own vineyard, but even within our own vineyard there are individual parcels that have different personalities, and that means working with great attention to detail on a small scale.
We fundamentally are a family firm. We are the Coateses and the Seeleys combined together, and everything that we do is really driven by that ethic of being authentic, completely true to ourselves. That is true of the authenticity of the wines and the individual wines, but it also informs the way that we make the wines, but also the way we run the business. We are not a corporate.
We make several wines. The two principal wines in our range are our non-vintage Brut Reserve and our non-vintage Rosé.
We've been very pleasantly surprised by just how many very good English sparkling wines there are.
Where our vines are planted, we're on a chalky slope in just ideal conditions, and the wine is a terroir wine and it expresses that terroir. It's all terribly recent, English sparkling wine, when you think how long great vineyards in Europe have been producing wine, and the miracle is that we have achieved the kind of qualities we're achieving already, and so we continue to look for possible places to plant.
Summers, certainly over the last 3 or 4 years, have been wetter than in our first 3 or 4 years. In terms of temperature, I think any change has been negligible. For Coates and Seeley, climate change was never a rationale. The fact is that you can operate economically in the cultivation of Chardonnay and Pinot Noir grapes in our part of the south of England. If we get warmer summers, later summers in the future, that will just improve the economics. But the key thing is we can achieve on an annual basis the sort of quality of fruit required to make very top-class sparkling wine.
I think it's very important to underline that we're able to achieve the same kind of equilibrium of ripeness and acidity that they can achieve in, say, Champagne, but in order to do so we have to work on a yield which is half and sometimes less than half what they achieve in Champagne, which is another aspect of the small-scale approach. With the climate we have in England, we can make world-class sparkling wines, but we just have to work with low yields in the vineyard, which is part of the cost of making high-quality wine here, but it is possible with the climate we have today.